So hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. First off, welcome, happy Friday evening. I'm gonna make this very short and very sweet. I am coming by to particularly issue a public apology. So I'm sure you guys have saw my, or maybe you have not, my video commentary over the situation that has transpired with Pastor Jermaine Simmons and the Jacob Chapel family and all of that good stuff, right? And the purpose of me providing that commentary was to prove a point. And I don't think my point was received, or the way I went about proving my point or my message did not go the way that, come on, socks, the way that I intended. The purpose of me stating my opinion was to show the hypocrisy within the universal black church when it comes to homosexuality and anything that is not like homosexuality, i.e. adultery. We know historically that adultery within African American churches is a big thing, but it's not talked about often or talked down or damnation to the degree of homosexuality. And so when we're living in the cups of the 2016, late 2016 Kim Burrell rant that says, homosexuals are going to hell, or she said homosexuals are going to die in 2017. It irks me because as an out gay male, I am tired of being demonized. I am tired of being ostracized for living in my authentic truth. Yet and still, a person may dibble and dabble from time to time or whatever in adultery, and it is not saying that it's accepted, but it's not exploited to the way or to the degree of homosexuality. You get what I'm saying? And so that was the point of the video yesterday. So I just had a very long, heated debate with someone that I consider to be a confidant, a friend, almost parental, if you will. And they showed me some things that I didn't think of. And I did not think about, in the midst of me making that video, I did not think about the feelings of the wife, Elise. I did not think about the feelings and mental state of health of the son. I didn't think about the feelings and state of health for the husband that caught all of this stuff. And I wasn't even thinking about me at the moment, but I was thinking more of the cause. The cause. I am an LGBT activist, if you will. I will stand up for any LGBT injustice. And I am personally sick and tired of being made to feel that we are unworthy and that God doesn't love us and damn us to hell because we are not of the normalcy, of the normal, if you will. The fact of the matter is, if we could choose to be straight, we would. All of the damnation, all of the backbiting, all of the ostracizing, being kicked out of our homes, it ain't worth it. I can tell you. I mean, I like what I like, but it ain't worth all the crap that I go through. And so I I want it to be clean and consistent. And that's a better choice of words. What you do for one, you do for the other. So if you're going to damn homosexuals and LGBTQ, transgender to hell, by all means, we should be damning the adulterers and all that good stuff to hell as well. But I don't like the hypocrisy, and so I would like to issue a public apology to those that are affected. I don't know the son's name, but to not particularly to. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. Let me say who I issued this apology to, and then who I leave out. You can go from there. I issued this apology to Professor Elise Neal. I don't know what you're going through. I'm sorry. That's the easiest way that I can say it. To your son, I do apologize. This is the age of social media, and even children, I didn't even think about it. Even children have aspects to access to Facebook and YouTube and all of that good stuff. To the husband that caught his wife doing what he was doing, what they were doing, I do apologize, sir. I don't, look, I don't know what you're feeling. I don't know what you're going through. And I know it's a horrible, horrible instance, but I did not have to add fuel to the fire. And to the overall Jacob Chapel family, I apologize. Now, this is what I hope. I hope that you I hope that you prove me wrong. That's what I hope. I hope that you prove me wrong. Because if this turns into a situation where nothing is done and it is still acceptable for him to serve in that capacity, that proves my point. That proves my point. I just made my point really, really, really wrong. So, I do apologize. I sincerely and humbly apologize. It was that I was just trying to make a point. I was trying to prove a point. And my point was being made off of the backs of pain, sorrow, and misery of someone else. And that was not my authentic intention by any means. So for that, I do humbly apologize. I have pulled that previous video. It is no longer in circulation under my account, if you will. And that is it. So hopefully you will accept my apology and go from there. So with that, that's all that's being said. I'm about to cook me a little grub and watch a little TV and call it one more day. But I earnestly apologize, because in the midst of trying to make my point, it was brought to my attention that I was making my point off of the backs of someone else's pain and misery, and that is never acceptable, and that is never okay. And I am grown enough and big enough, I'm fat, yes, enough to admit when I am wrong or when my delivery is not acceptable. And for that, I do apologize to all that I have verbally mentioned. Did I miss anybody that I need to apologize to? Yes, I did miss somebody. And then to my friends and family, I apologize as well. Now, my friends and family know that I'm very vocal and very blunt. And sometimes people will take what I say based off of my verbiage in my mouth and hold my family and friends accountable for the things that I may say or do. And I apologize to them because I never wanted them to be involved in this. I wasn't thinking about it. Didn't think it was going to be that deep. But I do apologize to family and friends that may feel a certain way, that may have been what's the word? Hurt or involved, and they're like, "What? Bitch, I don't know what's going on. That's just happened to be my cousin. I don't know." But if you got drug in this somehow, whatever, they holding you accountable. There is a old saying that you cannot hold the sins of the father on the son. So please don't blame them. If you have something, blame me. But at any rate, my point I was trying to make, I made it, but just made it very wrongly. And I'm not too grand or too bold or too, what's what I'm looking for? Too arrogant to say that I'm sorry. So with that being said, this is your boy, the Sebastian Alexander Bonet. And for that, that's it. For that, I thank you for tuning in. And yeah, that's it. Have a great night. Bye.